Hey there, hello and welcome to Road Overload. I thought I would give a quick update really on what my plans are for the next couple of weeks, well probably the next month to be honest. First of all, is anybody else sick and tired of just the worst weather? Just constant rain. Every day I wake up and I think, well, maybe today's gonna be a dry day. And even if it doesn't rain, it's so cold and damp that the roads aren't drying. And that just means I'm not taking the bike out, which is just so frustrating. Even today's a fairly sunny-ish day, a little bit overcast, a little bit of sun. But the roads are just so flooded. I feel like I need a canoe to get around Suffolk at the moment. So what is with that? And, oh man, I've been so busy. I haven't really managed to get anything done on the bike. I still haven't done this. I still have not sorted out the Fuel X. The Fuel X needs to be installed. But the problem I have with installing the Fuel X is, number one, once I've installed it, I need to run the bike for a quarter of an hour. That's not a problem. But then ideally I'd like to test ride it. And I can't do that in this weather without completely soaking my bike and covering it in mud. Then I need to wash the bike, and it's freezing cold to do that at the moment, and I just do not want to be out in the freezing cold. So yeah, maybe I need to man up a little bit, but at the moment, that's not gonna happen. I can install it, but I can't test it, and I really want to test it once I've installed it. So I'm just sort of sitting tight on that, which is why you haven't seen a video about that. What I have done recently though, is I've made a purchase, but not a new purchase. Before I tell you what I have purchased, I want to broach a subject which may be a bit contentious. And the subject is motorcycle equipment overpriced? And when I say motorcycle equipment, I mean gloves and coats, jackets and cleaning products and jeans. So I paid, here we go, I bought some motorcycle jeans. So I now own 3 pairs of motorcycle jeans, okay. The first pair I bought because when I did my Mod 1 training at Cam Rider in Ipswich, when I turned up, I mean, the guy just picked apart almost everything I was wearing, other than my coat. So I had a motorcycle jacket that I bought from sportsbike.com, but I was wearing normal jeans and I was wearing Nike boot trainers, Lunar trainers. So they were good in the sense that they covered my ankles, but yeah, he wasn't impressed. And so I ended up buying some jeans, some motorcycle jeans from Amazon. And they turned up and they had that very rigid sort of armour that's really uncomfortable to wear. And every time I wore the jeans, I just found them really uncomfortable. So I own those. Then I bought some second-hand hood jeans. Thanks to Freddie Dobbs for his recommendation of those. So if you don't know his channel, check him out. He's a fellow Suffolker. He's lives in Ipswich, so really close where I live. Great guy, excellent content. Highly recommend to check him out. So he wears hood jeans and others. So I thought I'd look into that, and I found some. Secondhand or vintage. I looked online. They're over £100 new. I think they're around about 120, 130, but I couldn't actually get the pair that I wanted at the time because they weren't in stock. So then I thought, well, I'll buy some secondhand. So I got some secondhand hood jeans and they're fine. And then recently I thought, well, I could do with another pair really, because the first pair I bought from Amazon are not a great fit. And so I bought these. Now these are Alpine Stars Outcast. Alpine Stars Outcast. They've got Kevlar lining in the buttocks, and they've got Kevlar in the knees, and in the knees there's also obviously space to put some armour. Now I have some D30 armour which I can put into that space. Also, it looks like in this jeans there's some Velcro there. it looks like maybe that's where you'd Velcro the hip armour, but it doesn't strangely have an area to do that. So maybe I need to buy that section. Anyway, so these jeans, right, this is where I'm going with this, right? Motorcycle jeans, decent, protective, AA, AAA rated motorcycle jeans are like £160. £160, if not more. Like, to me, that's ridiculous. These that are like new cost me £30. Actually, I think they cost just under £30. So I don't really understand how to connect the dots between what you actually get, which is effectively a normal pair of jeans with some Kevlar in certain areas. I know some of them are completely lime with Kevlar. And how I can buy a second-hand pair with Kevlar in for £30. But then if you go to buy it new, it's really expensive. It's hard. It's difficult because at the back of my head, I think, well, if you ever come off, this will be a great investment. But of course, I might not come off. I know everyone comes off. Yeah, but I might not. I'm not riding all the time. I never take it out in bad weather. I'm a very, very defensive rider. I expect every single car to pull out on me. And so I'm always slowing down at junctions. I'm always observing around me. I'm not bombing down motorways. I'm not on the roads that much. I just feel like everything to do with motorcycling is really expensive and it's problematic. It's a problem. It's not so much a problem for me because I'm, middle-aged and I'm earning okay money. But if you're new to motorcycling, I just don't know how they expect that a young 17-year-old is going to be able to afford all of it. And of course, what you see is they don't. I see teenagers riding around in trainers, in normal jeans, in normal jackets, no gloves. Maybe part of that's a fashion thing, but if they made it more affordable, if they could find a way to make motorcycle equipment more affordable, then I feel like all those kids would be a lot safer. It really does make me shudder when I see somebody go past me when I'm in my car and they're on like a 125 sort of sports bike and they're just wearing normal clothes. All I know is it's really expensive. And here's what happens. Here's the problem. What you do is you buy some of the cheaper stuff, but you end up buying it more than once. So actually in the long run, you probably could have just gone out and bought the expensive stuff to start with and saved yourself a whole lot of hassle and money. Right, well listen, that was this is just a really quick video just because I wanted to just touch base really. Bike-wise, I'm still planning to replace the rear and front suspension elements. So the rear shocks, I'm planning to obviously just unbolt and you bolt the new ones on. So that's a fairly easy job, but expensive for what they are. And then I'm planning to do the front springs, which is more of a job really. So I'm sort of on the fence about how I feel about that. But I think I should be able to do it, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about with regard to biking, motorcycling, or the Enfield, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. If there's any questions that you have, let me know what you think about the cost of motorcycle gear in the UK. Do you think it's too much? Do you think it's good value? Do you think is it best to buy budget and save your money, or is it best actually to spend the money now in something that's going to last longer, even though that could run into the thousands? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your opinions. As always, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, keep the rubber side down and the rider side up. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.